Members of Parliament who serve on the Standing Committee on Public Accounts, SCOPA, have expressed concerns over steps to be taken against the Road Accident Fund. This follows a presentation to SCOPA by the Special Investigating Unit, which has flagged splurging and irregular use of public funds within the entity. The presentation was based on a preliminary report by the SIU. While some parties first want to hear the RAF side, others say it's unbelievable.
We said to the SIU it was prematurely for them to make presentation to us. Some of us, we raised issues that those people who worked for Road Accident Fund have a right of reply, and the investigation by SIU have to be concluded, and they must send that to the president first, and then they can come back to us and present to us as SCOPA, because for now, all the things which were discussed are still allegations and they are untested. So for now, we will wait for the SIU to come back to us and present a concluded report when everybody has been interviewed by them.
The cumulative effect of these failures is a serious compromise of the RAF's ability to fulfill its mandate. This investigation reveals not just isolated corruption, but a pattern of systemic dysfunction at RAF that could significantly impact public finances, public trust, and the well-being of accident victims. The crisis at the Road Accident Fund has been ongoing for years, with little relief in sight. SCOPA has now met with the Auditor General, the RAF Board, and the SIU on the crisis. It is high time that the RAF CEO and Board be held up to a higher standard, be brought to book for the failures under their watch, and account to South Africans on what crisis management they intend to implement to get the RAF back on the road again.
As Action SA, we believe it is totally unacceptable that the RAF top management is not cooperating with the SIU. The RAF is an important institution, and with an annual revenue of 50 billion, it has become a cesspool of corruption and incompetence. The scale and the extent of the corruption, as highlighted by the SIU within the RAF, is hard to believe. The fact that the top management of the RAF is not cooperating with the SIU signals that they are clearly trying to hide their own involvement in corrupt activities. As Action SA, we call on the SIU to invoke their full legal powers to get the management of the RAF to cooperate. In addition, the Minister of Transport must also intervene and crack the whip.
There is no way that they could not cooperate with the SIU. We all know that the SIU gets its mandate from the president of the country. So if RAF is above everybody, then they will not cooperate with SIU. But the more they refuse to cooperate with SIU, the more they raise eyebrows, because you ask yourself, what are they hiding? So the feeling of the UTM is that RAF has to open up, and failure to do that, as SCOPA, we will have to take it forward and maybe get the hawks as well.